Hello, this is my February book haul video. These are all the books I got in February, and I was doing very, very well until about yesterday when I was waiting for my son, and it was about a 3-hour wait, and there were used bookstores everywhere, and I went a little crazy. But I'm really happy with the books I added. I'm trying to be really conscious about what I add to my library now that I've taken a lot of time organizing it by author and by subject. So here, let me go through the books that I added to my library in February. So the first book I added, this is Eyeless in Gaza, and it's by Aldous Huxley. And again, this was on my wish list, and I got it from Amazon. And the only reason I got it again was to get same-day shipping because we had some medical issues and we needed some Band-Aids right away. Yeah. So now I own this book, which I'm super excited about because this is definitely one of my favorite authors of all time. And I am reading a book by him right now. So no regrets. Another book. This is again from Amazon. This was kind of a weird spur of the moment book. I have no idea why I bought this book, why it was on my wish list. I hope this is very scientific. Okay, this is a psychology book. Okay, that's cool. We'll see. I've never read anything by her, but I think I had another book on my wish list by her about the brain, and maybe this book was advertised and I added. Maybe I had a couple too many drinks. Anyway, so here it is, and I really hope it's good. And then finally, my third book for same day shipping was this book I wanted for a long time. This is by an author I read another book by. He also illustrated Brave New World, which was absolutely incredible. And The Great Gatsby is another book I love. So I really wanted to read this graphic novel by him. And I'm super excited I got it. It was really, really cheap. And I just love the illustrations. How beautiful. And this is definitely one of my favorite books. I love this author so much. So those are my books that I bought new. And then finally, I got two books that I was sent by the publisher. This book I was supposed to get 3 years ago. So this was a surprise. I'm actually really excited. This is let's see, he became famous because in 2017, President Obama mentioned him in a speech. And so this is interesting. I'm looking forward to reading this book because I am very interested in PTSD and war politics. I did read a book similar to this last year that I got from the publisher, and I really enjoyed it. The name of the book escapes me right now, but I'm really glad I finally got this book. This was an exciting surprise for me. And then another book I got from the publisher was The Showman. This book I really, really wanted. This is one of those, like, I have to read this no matter what, and it was such a great surprise that they ended up sending this to me. I already read half of it from the library, so now I have my own copy, and I just got it like 5 minutes ago. So that's why I wanted to make this video. I'm so excited. So far, I've read about half of it, and it's amazing. It's a little repetitive at times, which is a little odd. So I want to go back and see if it was a recording error or whether he does repeat several passages twice. But so far, this has been really good. There's a lot of controversy about this book when I was reading the reviews, but it looks like a lot of Russian propaganda is trying to lower the reviews of this book, is what I was able to tell. But so far, this book has been very well done and seems very faithful and not anti-Ukraine or anything like that. So I'm enjoying this so far. The rest of these books I got from thrift stores. And again, I was doing so well at not buying too many books. I think I only had one thrift store book up until yesterday, and then yesterday I got a ton more. So this book I picked up last week, and this is the first book in the Edmund Morris Theodore Roosevelt trilogy, and I have the other two, and this is book one, so I'm really excited to finish my collection. So no regrets there. And then yesterday I got the following books. I got the reading list. This reading list has been on my reading list for probably 4 years now. I hope it's good. It's well rated. I don't really like easy fiction. This kind of looks like a fun, easy read, but it might surprise me. I might really enjoy it. It was $1, so That's okay. I also got The Vegetarian. The only reason I grabbed this book was because it won the Man Booker Prize, and that's one of my favorite categories of non fiction books to read. So it looks like a horror novel, so that's cool. Sounds exciting, and it looks pretty short. So I actually don't think I even heard of it. So let's see. Another fiction book I got was Lessons in Chemistry. I actually read this last year and I loved it so much. I was refusing to read it for so long because of the bright color and it was so popular, but this book really did change my life and I recommend it to everyone, and I actually gave my copy to my mother-in-law because I thought she could enjoy it. So it was really exciting to find it looks like a completely brand new copy that I paid $2.50 for at a thrift store. So that was an exciting find for me. And then finally I got Tony Judd's Reappraisals. I have his other book on, let's see, where is it? Post-war that I haven't yet read. And this looks like a continuation possibly on what happens after World War II ends. So that looked very interesting. And then I got How to Read Music. This looks very old. But when I opened it, it looked very, very well presented. And I already know how to read music, but I'm sure I have a lot of gaps. And I kind of wanted this guide to just go through and make sure I know everything. Because a lot of times my music teacher will ask me a question and I'll just stare at her blankly. And I'm sure there's plenty of things I don't know. And this book just seems like it does a really good job of presenting reading music fluency in a good way. This is another book I found on music. It looked really, really cool. It seems like this book is on composing, and it's all about various musical. Let's see. Let's go look at the index. So yeah, it goes into how composers put together their music as a language, and it came with a website to go to where I can listen to all the passages. So he has these pieces of music that instead of having to try to play, I can just click on the link and it'll play it for me so I can understand what he's talking about. So that looked really cool. Another book on music I found was Learning to Sight Sing. And I am currently learning to sight sing, and this was really cute. So, and it was 50 cents, so I picked it up. It was a really cute looking book and old. Another book on politics I got was The Interloper, Lee Harvey Oswald, Inside the Soviet Union. I did a paper on Lee Harvey Oswald when I was in high school, and I remember doing so much research and working so hard on it. I became kind of obsessed with him. So this was a fun find for me. I'm really looking forward to reading this. I didn't know that there was a book about him. And this is another book I've been wanting to read, or at least maybe not read, but have, because I have so many books. It's Aristotle's The Politics. So I'm just going to add this to my Aristotle stack and at some point get into Aristotle. I got War on Peace, The End of Diplomacy and the Decline of the American Influence. I didn't know anything about this book, but then when I got to the back, it said Walter Isaacson liked it. So, and I love Walter Isaacson, so I grabbed it. I'm sure if Walter Isaacson said it's good, it's good. This is another book by the Dalai Lama, How to Practice. I have another one I'm reading by him right now, which is The Art of Happiness. And this looked like a quick book on various techniques. And I think I'm going to get some... I already put it like on my to-read list like right away. So I feel like this will be a quick, easy book to read. And then finally, I got The Beautiful Country in the Middle Kingdom. This book is America and China, 1776 to the present. And again, didn't know anything about this book, but I really enjoy reading about China and American relations. So yeah, a remarkable history of the centuries-old relationship between the United States and China from the Revolutionary War to the present. This is definitely a subject that I'm very into, so I had to have this book. Anyway, so let's see. How many books did I purchase in February? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 books. Okay, well, we'll see how many I can declutter this month, and I'll probably have a declutter video coming on the next 2 days. Thank you for watching.